A fantastic thing to do is, it's healthy, is to actually work with other people. And these days you get different kinds of producers. I work with this one guy that just does electronica music, and I love electronica music from the 80s with Depeche Mode and bands like that. And I love heavy rock music from the 90s and stuff that I still keeps me going with heavy rock stuff. But the thing is, use different producers as well, because it broadens your horizon. Another thing that I discovered too late in my career was just to broaden your market. I am lucky enough to be able to sing in 2 languages, English and Afrikaans. And I must say there is a big difference when it comes to writing music. In Afrikaans, the lyrics are super important and you cannot mess around, because yeah, you just cannot mess around. It's a very literal language, it's a beautiful language, and you got to have respect for it, and it will lick you back. English is a fun language where you can make up sounds and eventually turn it into words. It's a very it's a beautiful melodic language, and but concentrate on the lyrics. But for instance, in the 90s with the Springbok Nude Girls, I never wrote lyrics for the verses. I only made sure I had good chorus line, and then as I would record, I would just on the moment make up the lyrics. So with Genie, the one song of ours is like, shoot your face out of your body cause your clothes are too heavy. Now let your eyes roll around. Well, get that thing straightened out in your town. I mean, that's brilliant. And it came off the top of my head. The power of the subconscious mind is very powerful. And you mix that with a bit of ignorance, but great adventurous spirit, and you can get total magic happening in your studio and in your band. Another thing is, if you've got a band, there's a magic that happens with certain musicians together. I don't know what it is. I've been in bands with brilliant musicians, but there was no magic. But put me with the 4 guys in the Springbok Nude Girls and there's some kind of magic. So there is magic in that. Being a solo artist is much tougher than being in the band. In the band you could just, you're part of a group, so you feel less exposed. When you're a solo artist, you're totally exposed. You've got to do everything yourself, but you're going to make more money. Drop the mic. So what comes first, the lyric or the melody? Right, so you never know. I like it when it's lyrically based, but sometimes you'll sit and play around with your guitar and you'll make a mistake. Ooh, and that just brings out it paints a picture of it. So right there, that's a song that just came, that's about to happen right now, and it's based on a chord progression, and then the feeling. That is also wonderful. I must remember that. So yes, it comes either from lyrics or chord progression, and sometimes you do these chord progressions and you make mistakes, and the mistakes are fantastic because that's where the originality lies. I think a piano is a wonderful instrument because of course you've got more variety of tones and things that you can discover. For me, guitar is cool. When you're a lead singer in a band, obviously it helps for you financially if you can also write songs and play instrument, because you get paid in royalties, for mechanical royalties if you write a song and stuff like that. But it's not always a good thing to be the main songwriter in the band. There must be magic in the band, and it's actually a good thing to go to the band with maybe just a half an idea. Maybe sometimes it's good to go with no idea and let them bring the goods. There's a saying that says if you love something, set it free. If you're going to try and hog all the songwriting in a band, this relationship's not going to last long, and also it will be detrimental to the broader success of the music that comes out of you guys. So let the rest of the band breathe with you and go on the journey of honing that the music that eventually you guys can all make money from. Because these moments just come to you and you gotta remember it. I also, when I sleep, I come up with lots of songs, and then it's cool to, next to your phone, to have your phone to quickly record the little ideas. Somehow when your mind calms down, the music rolls in. Just before deep sleep and being awake, there's a special spot where you can tap into the Akasha records, where brilliant, beautiful music of the universe comes from. Anyway, that is very deep artist talk, but it does exist.